Hi guys, this is IVR. Welcome to another edition of the Houten military show. This time I want to explain a little bit more about some of the specific stuff that I brought. So let's see. Here, for example, I have a very nice G98 from the First World War. Really good condition. Wood is in exceptional condition. And it's all numbers matching, so that's very rare. This one is also really nice. This is an air rifle by Haenel, Sportmodel 49A. And what I did is I put an original K98 stock on it. So it's completely working, but with a K98 stock. So now it looks exactly like the K98, but you can actually use it. So for countries where it's hard to get a gun, but you can get air rifles, this is actually a really nice solution to have something that looks like a K98, but it's not an actual firearm. Over here I brought a bunch of new holsters, some very rare ones. I will start with this one. This, for example, is for the Walther PP, and the rare part about this is that there's no magazine pouch. So sometimes you can someone ask for that at the AK factory and then they would make it on demand, meaning that it's extremely rare because it wasn't made in stock. Then here, these three holsters, these are leading edge holsters, meaning the magazine is on the front. So very nice condition as well. This one especially is also for the PPK, made by AK. These are also very rare and quite expensive as well. Then here I have a very extremely rare, one of the rarest holsters for the PPK, the party leader holster. So there's an eagle here, you can't really see it well because of the light, but there's an eagle there, the party leader eagle. And to not obscure the eagle with the strap, they folded it and then sewn it down there. This is one of the rarest holsters for the PPK, also made by AK. Here I have a few Uboot binoculars. This one is a standard model, the standard third model is what it's called, with the rubber and the view. Let's see. The view is very good. These are almost always in mint condition, except for the, especially the view. Then this one, this is all original paint, also very good condition. One of the screws is replaced, but you can find that still. View is also good. Then over here I have some yellow binoculars, but I'm going to start with this one. This is an hand-sold pol Dienstglas. So that means police Dienstglas. These are a lot more rare than the standard Dienstglas, but they look exactly the same. They also had a special case that I also brought, but it's on the other side of the table, so we'll get to that. These ones are very preferred under collectors. The yellow ones, especially in this condition, is almost mint condition. Only CAG made them, that's Swarovski, and DDX. And DDX has the code on this side, but I don't have one of those. DDX is, I believe, Voigtlander. But they both made the yellow Dienstglas. And something interesting about these is that they are always advertised as Afrika Korps, but they are not, because they are made in late 43, and of course the Afrika Korps capitulated in the early part of the year in 43, so it's impossible that these are used in Africa. So that's false advertising. Then here I have my grips, the Black Widow grips, Walther grips, PP grips, PPK grips, party leader grips. Are very nice, they're always really nice, beautiful. Something new that I recently uploaded on the website as well is P38 grips. So now I also have complete sets of P38 grips. Very good quality and very nice. Made out of Bakelite as well. Then I also have a bunch of new magazines, recently out of the factory. They are almost indistinguishable from original, except for my stamp, of course. Here I have my night sights, also very well liked by collectors because they are impossible to find original, of course, and they are identical. I can show you here on the gun itself. And the way I made them is they also glow, so I'm going to try to show you that. There, it's fluorescent as well, just like the originals. Over here I've got my K98 scopes. These are all very rare and original from the war. This one has original turret mounts is what it's called. These are original turret mounts. They are marked with the serial number, and it's also an original mint condition Zielvier sniper scope. This is of course the Dow Plus Waffen SS scope for the long side rail. And over here I have the same scope but with a double claw mount. It's a bit more rare, more liked under collectors, and it's widely seen as the rarest sniper scope there is, on the German side at least. Then over here I've got one of the rarest, if not the rarest, handheld, wearable Dienstglas of the whole war. It's the Kriegsmarine 8x60 PLC, that's the code for Zeiss. This is one of the rarest, well-liked binoculars of the whole war. And it's gigantic, as you can see. Weighs almost 3 kilos. This is a lot less rare, but it's still more rare than the standard Dienstglas. It's the 8x30 RLN, which is also Zeiss, but late war. So a lot more rare than the standard 6x30, less rare than the Kriegsmarine of course, but still very nice. I have the original case as well, and what's special about these is that they are the civilian style, but they are marked. See if I can get it on camera. Here, they are marked with the Zeiss logo and a Waffenamt. So that makes this one very special. Then over here, this is seen as one of the rarest 6x30 Dienstglasses, the Bakelite CXN. That's made by Emil Busch with the original rubber lens cap, and of course original button flap and strap. Then I also have the original case. There was one special case made because the binocular is slightly bigger, it doesn't fit in the standard case. So they made a special case for it out of Plastov. It's not leather, and they marked it with CXN 4. That means 1944, and a Waffenamt of course. So this is also extremely rare. The case is sometimes said to be even more rare than the binocular itself. Over here, these are all standard. So these are the standard makers, hand-sold. Carl Zeiss, Rodenstock is a bit more rare actually. Than the other standard makers. I have all kinds with codes, with logos. So from very early war till late war. Then over here I've got a bunch of eyecups. These fit every binocular here, these fit. So if you need some eyecups, just message me or check my website, you can find them. Very cheap as well. Then this is another Kriegsmarine binocular. This is absolute mint condition. So it's very rare to find. These binoculars by themselves are not that rare. They are quite rare, but not super rare. But in this condition, mint condition with literally no wear at all, that's quite rare. Then I also have the case, which is also mint condition, very nicely marked as well. Absolute mint condition. That's a set. So I'm also selling it as a set. It's also found as this set, so I'm not separating those. Then over here, this is the same binocular but the early version. Unfortunately the eagle is scratched off, but it's still almost mint condition as well, very nice. Plus the case, which is also basically mint condition with only small signs of wear. Over here I have a bunch of original straps for the binoculars, all kinds of binoculars. They're all original. Some are a bit nicer condition than others, but they're all usable and original. So if you need a strap, just message me, I have plenty. Then over here I have a whole lot of binocular accessories as well. This one, for example, is the rubber one. This is widely used on the yellow binoculars, the small ones. Then I also have the, this is also a rubber. Over here, for example, this is Bakelite. So these are used on the 6x30 binoculars and also the 10x50. Some of them are marked. I also have a few that are marked. Let me just find one. This one, for example, is marked very nicely here on the inside. It's a bit hard to see, but right there you can see the Waffen. It's code 202, that's the code for Zeiss. So this on top of a Zeiss binocular would make it complete. Oh yeah, here, this is also nice. This is a leather one, Police Eagle C. So this would be a perfect fit for the Pole Dienstglas. It's a standard leather lens cap, just marked with a police eagle. So it makes it a bit more rare, but it's still really nice condition. And over here I've got a whole lot of original Bakelite binocular cases, also leather ones, marked I for infantry. And they are also very nicely marked by the maker. This is, I think, yeah, this is Haenel, an early eagle. So probably 1934 or 35. Also really nice condition. I've got another one right there. This one is even nicer, I believe. This one does not have marks on the lid. Can't really see. Oh, here on top. This is Leitz. So this is Leitz marked with also an early eagle. Just give me a second. There, Leitz. So also marked I for infantry, and then there's also an early style eagle there. So same era, different maker. That's about it. I also have a lot of small stuff here, some bolt tools, another binocular. This one is restored, so it's a bit cheaper. It's made by Zeiss, 10x50. And I've got this one right here. This is a Luftwaffe helmet. Unfortunately it's scratched. It does have the nice rough paint on it though, with original inside. So if you're interested in this, just check out the website. You can find it there. Then I have another thing, which is very rare. This is a postcard signed by Adolf Hitler himself, with certificate from André Huisken. So it's guaranteed original. I had it checked out just to be sure by 3 other independent signature experts. They all said unanimously, independently from each other, that it's original. So I'm very proud of this one, because it's just that rare. Here, check it out. Signature's right there at the bottom. So I think that's about it. So here, check out the website, check out all my stuff. If you need a grip, if you need eyecups, anything, just message me, and I got you covered.